Hi, Wisdom Tree Preschool. Today we're going to go over face markings and a little bit of leg markings. So to start us off, we're going to be looking at Rhea, one of our rescue horses here at 4-Star. So on her face, she has a blaze, which means that it's a very thick white part that goes down the center of the horse's face. And her legs have some white on them, and those are stockings, so it comes up almost to the knee and to the hock of the horse. Our next horse is Legacy. Legacy has a star marking, which means he just has a small area of white on his forehead, which is in between his eyes. This horse also has a star marking on her forehead in between her eyes. So they are different sizes, but in the same spot. Our next horse has a snip, which is a white part in between the nostrils. And also on his legs, he has 2 white socks on his back feet. And how we know they're socks is because they don't come that high up his legs. This is Daisy. This is one of our lesson horses at 4-Star. So Daisy also has a white blaze on her face, but it's not as thick as Rhea's is, but we know it's a white blaze because it's a large area of her face that is covered. Next is Squirt. Squirt has a star and stripe on his face. So in between his eyes, he has the star, and then down his face is a thin stripe of white. This next horse has a star and a little bit of a stripe, and also has a snip in between his nostrils. Our next horse has something called a bald face. So a bald face is when most of a horse's face is covered in white and the rest of the body is a different color. Here we have Nala, and Nala is going to give you a nice big smile for the camera and show you that she has a thin stripe down the center of her face with a snip in between her nose. And lastly, we're going to look at our school horse, Jameson. Jameson kind of has an irregular blaze on his face, and he has a little white socks on his feet. And the blaze is irregular just because it's not one straight line going down.